Another Oblivion Remastered video. I'm Hazefest. We just finished killing Olor Saval. And now we are about to head inside and deal with whatever's in here. An Echo Cave. We're supposed to be dealing with Mana Marco and the King of Worms. I've arrived at Echo Cave and I've gained access to Mana Marco's lair. I need to find him inside and put an end to him. Alright. Everybody's doing alright. I have contracted collywobbles. Collywobbles, huh? If I go in here, magic cure all, gets rid of my collywobbles, right? Yeah. All right. Light this area up. Let's go ahead and go into my inventory here. Repair. Use our greater soul gems. Grand soul. Greater soul. Okay. That one has a petty soul in it.
What's that?
Be all sneaky when we're like super bright.
Where are you?
Three-shot that guy. Didn't even have a chance. Zombie pieces of people everywhere. Who are you? She likes to run, doesn't she? Let's see. Why does these liches don't have ectoplasm? A silver claymore, you don't see those too often. This is a big cave.
What's that?
Got an ebony mace. Ooh, open a hardlock tome. Nice. That's fantastic. Got some pillars here.
Mistake you'll ever make.
Oh, I guess it wasn't the last mistake I'm ever gonna make. Lots of really good potions here. Journeyman calcinator. We're using expert ones, I believe. Echo passages, let's go. I kind of miss Oblivion. The realm, not the game. All these necromancers have a lot of potions on them. We're rocking like 3 health or mana pots, and then 2 of the other. Turn our light back on. Glass short sword. Astral vapors. Yikes. Let's go into magic. Let's cure all. Get rid of that disease. Fireball. Nice. What do you have? So many potions. So we're supposed to go this way. Is there anything I missed up here? I do one illusion. Necromancer Adept. A black soul gem. That's a 5% chance to spawn. Perfect. Excellent. Now that we have a black soul gem, I think I'm going to steal one of their souls. Metamarco's that way, so what's this way? I've been thinking about the next kind of game I want to play. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he was talking about the updates to War Tales, which is another game that's like turn-based strategy game, action RPG. It's a pretty good game if you haven't checked it out. Whoa, what are you doing in the water? What is that fool doing in the water? So I don't think there's anything down here. I think this is just the way back. He says, unknowingly. Yeah, this just looks like to be the way back in case you fall into the water. We are overweight. Just eat this zombie flesh, no big deal. Delicious. Dog's being goofy over there. Let's see. Repair hammers. What's got us weighed down? It's just all the potions? We need to start using our potions because we keep getting weighed down. Alright, let's go deal with Metamarco. It's time. What was he using? The glass longsword. We finally found one. It's too bad the Daedric weapon I have is better. I don't think we were supposed to go this way. 500 gold. Jesus. Whoa. Daedric shield. Man, these coffins are carrying some pretty nice items. Get the light going again since it went off. There's something down here. A barrel. A chest. Okay, I'll take all that. Nothing like some good underwater reading, folks. My illusion increased. Nice. Man, my allergies are giving me a fit today. Hop. Oh, wait, this must be our guy. Is there anything else to do here before I talk to this dude? Oh, he's coming right for me.
I see Bolor was unsuccessful in delaying you. Very well. I shall reanimate him once we are done here. Perhaps we shall chat for a while, since you really have no other options. I must say, I expected Archmage Traven, rather than his star pupil. I am disappointed to see that he could not face me himself. I have met so many of his predecessors over the years. I developed a particular fondness for Galerion, ill-preserved though he may be. But here you are instead, skilled enough to make it this far, which speaks volumes about you. Perhaps you'll be as useful to me as Traven would.
I'll never help you.
Oh, my dear. I didn't mean to imply that you have a choice. I will make you another in a long tradition of worm thralls, and take my time in studying you. Your very soul will be forfeit to me.
That's it. I'm stealing this guy's soul.
Power, my dear friend. I seek power. And so I acquire and study those who have some degree of it. We are after the same things, your guild and I. Yet you worry about good and evil, and do not accept they are manifestations of the same thing. So you brand me a villain, and make vain attempts to destroy me. I watch, and I wait, and I collect you when you come for me. Instead of drawing Traven out, I have received you instead. Perhaps I shall personally go and collect him when we are done here.
Let's get this over with! I've fought
If you don't mind,
mudcrabs more
steal
fearsome
your soul,
than you!
Shang Tsung. Well, I've killed the King of Worms. All you have is a silver dagger? Bro, you gotta do better than that. Reanimate on target. Okay. Well, we gotta try this. Staff of Worms. Inventory. Staff of Worms. Look at my pet Metamarco. Alright. Ooh, I have a thing for this. Hardlock. Magic. Open hard lock. My skill level's too low. No. Well, that makes me sad. Should have asked my servant to open this. Staff of Open. Cool. Hazefest, Mana Marco. Look at this guy. Does this last forever? Do I now just have a pet Mana Marco for the rest of the game? Oh. Oh. He despawned. That's too... Oh, nope. He's over here now. What a goofy mechanic. I don't think we have anything else to do here. I think we're done. Nope. It seems like he paralyzed me, had a conversation, and then removed the paralysis to fight me. Probably not his best idea. Hold up. I don't want this weapon. Icy Daedra. Nothing here. Ah, there's an up. Where are we? Ooh, an expert retort. I think we have a master's, though. We have a master's retort? Yeah. I like this one. Drink a bunch of potions, because why not? This is the way out, I believe. That was a fun little dungeon. Nope, this is the wrong way. This is the way down. We need the way out. Here we go. And here's the exit. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, now I just need to go back to the Arcane University. I believe this is the point where I become the Archmage. So I learned a little bit about spell making when I was offline.
Anything else I can help?
And that would be
Can I
that
interest you in some of my wares?
when you're making spells, don't do it the way that I did it. You want to
That's more than I'd...
put the
That seems a fair
weaknesses
price.
to the spells before the
friends
spell damage.
Please, visit me again anytime. I'm glad to help. Give Strasser my regards.
I'll show you what I mean here in just a moment.
Good time to talk.
Fellow
Oh,
Magister,
yes, of
may I
course.
speak with you?
What?
Go to the mage's quarters. Tell what's his face.
Oh, hello. It's my pleasure.
Is it? Because it sounds like you were
Fine.
being rude. I'm like the Archmage. I'm your boss now. Go pick flowers. You, wake up.
Archmage, you have returned. Mana Marco has been defeated? I can hardly believe it. The King of Worms is no more!
You're welcome.
I received a note from Archmage Traven. I know what he did for us and that he selected you to take his place. I will mourn for him during my own private time. For now, I cannot help but rejoice. You have brought safety to the guild, and I thank you. I've already sent word to all the local guild halls that you are now in charge. Congratulations, Archmage.
Awesome.
As the Archmage, you are entitled to certain privileges. In addition to the full use of all guild facilities, there is one service available to you.
Go on.
Juliana Fanis has long served Archmage Traven in collecting alchemical ingredients for his personal research. As the new Archmage, I'm sure she'll extend the service to you as well. At your convenience, consult her at the Lustratorium.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.
Nice. Literally, I could have them go pick flowers for me. That's great. And then with that, we have finished the Archmage quest.
It is a privilege.
So now there's one thing I want to do, and that's not go into the basement. In fact, I want to go to the enchanting room.
Hello.
And see what the black soul gems offer. I want to see if they rival the sigil stones, and if they don't, then sigil stones are your best enchanting
Excuse me,
option.
fellow Magister.
Mystic Archives? Praxographical Center.
Hi there.
Archives of the library.
And to think you actually doubted me about everything. It's not surprising.
So many talking.
I mean, I'm excited by this news, of course, but
Practice rooms. Okay.
Well met.
Altar of Enchanting. Glass Cuirass. Black Soul Gem. Fortify Magica. Okay. It looks like Black Soul Gems still only offer the same as a Grand Soul Gem. So even if I swap out with a Grand Soul, and do Fortify Magica, it's still 24 points. So yeah, it looks like your best options for Fortifying Magica are the Sigil Stones. Because I definitely trapped Mana Marco's soul in this Black Soul Gem. I guess it's just not worth much. Well, there you go. Sigil Stones from Oblivion are your best enchanting capabilities. Which is how we got 50 mana on our gloves, I believe. Nope. Not correct. Our boots. Our boots have 50 Magica. And then our Mithril gauntlets only have 24. So we don't have glass gloves, and we don't have glass helmet. And we don't have a glass chest piece. But I think the chest piece I have, you're not going to find better. Because it's actually one of the best enchanted items in the game. Which is the Birthright of Astalion. It's got 50 Magica on it, and Fortify Agility. So that's beyond what you could get with a Sigil Stone. So I'm not sure I'll ever find better than that as far as chest pieces.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's
So
you.
I thought blackstones were going to be our way to enchant our gear to
I
make
just
them better,
remembered.
but I don't think that's the case. And is the Praxographical Center the one where we have spell making?
Hi there.
Let's take a look. Spell making. So what I was talking about earlier is if you're going to make a, let's say, if you're going to do like a fire damage spell, it doesn't matter if it's touch or target. You want to add your weakness to fire first. So you'll do like weakness to magicka for 3 seconds. Touch is less mana cost than target. So if you do touch, 100% reduced magic duration. Weakness to magic for 3 seconds. And then you do weakness to fire, 100% on touch for 3 seconds. And then you do fire damage on touch for 3 seconds. That's a lot of mana. So 64 damage for 3 seconds. It's a lot. It's 180. 195 now. So now we get hit with a weakness to magic first on touch, and then it'll apply the fire, and then it'll apply the fire damage over 3 seconds. So this should do a tremendous amount of damage. And that's how you want to make your spells. I didn't actually make the spell. Let's bring it back. I can show you what this looks like when we actually get out there. Who are you?
A pleasure to speak. Take care.
You also sound like Joffrey. Interesting. Let's go check out the alchemical
Oh, yes, of course.
benefits here.
What is it?
But could I speak with you a minute?
How are you today?
How are you today?
Curious to see how much ingredients you actually get from this. Where's my lady at?
Well,
Is she not here anymore? Where is she? Is she in the lobby? She moved to the lobby.
Hello, Master Wizard.
Yeah, you.
Anything else I can help?
Ingredient collection.
Ah, yes. Archmage Traven was quite fond of making potions in his spare time. So much so, in fact, that it became difficult for me to meet his needs. I finally accommodated him by enchanting a very special chest for him. You'll find it in the Archmage's quarters.
Okay.
Once a week, place a single ingredient in the chest. After 24 hours, you'll find a sizable quantity of the ingredient available for use. Do be prompt in collecting them, however. Anything left in the chest for a full week will be destroyed. And before you
crap.
ask, yes, this only works with ingredients. Be very careful in what you place in that chest. I can't be held responsible.
Okay.
Please, visit me again anytime.
Let's take a look. Archmage's nightstand. Enchanting, spell making. This is the enchanted chest, so we could put something in here. And it will give us a bunch more of them. Sure there's anything I want to put in here. Spittle sticks are pretty good. Make great poisons. Save. Well, cool. We've pretty much done everything that I wanted to do. I was kind of hoping to find the way to make the black soul gems. I guess I can go take a look at that real quick. Do I have any empty soul gems? We would need an empty soul gem. Those are grand souls. I have 4 empty ones. Save. Right.
Hello, Master Wizard.
So I think the last thing we'll do is we'll go back to the altar to make the black soul gems and see if I can actually do that. That was the Dark Fissure, I believe. Okay. We are at the altar. I'll be right back. Alright. So I've skipped time to the 6th day of Sun's Dusk. And according to the wiki, day 7 is supposed to generate the soul gems. So let's just double check here. Go in here, go to Greater Soul Gems. There we go. Just put one in. And now we have to hit it with a soul trap spell on target. You have to use a targeted soul trap. Nothing else works. Black soul gem. There it goes. Okay, so it works. So previously there was supposed to be like a beam coming down. Oh, there it is. You see that? See that red beam? It kind of looks like a penis, I'm not going to lie. So there's this red mark in the sky. That's the necromancer's boon. But you can't see it when you're at the altar. You can only see it from a distance. And like I said, this is the 6th day. So I think if you look at this wiki page, you can see that it says Sun's Dusk 7 should be the correct date. But today is the 6th. So I think the wiki page, when they did the remake, is off by 1 day sooner. So it starts on day 0, and every 8 days after that, you can create black soul gems. So you can definitely tell if you look up in the sky and you see the shape of whatever that is. It should be pointing down to the beam. I'm under attack. Why are you here? Get lost. Give me all your soul gems, jerk. So yeah, that's how you do it. You look up in the sky, you find the red beam, and then you come to the altar, you put in a empty grand soul gem. Has to be empty, can't be full. Doesn't work with full ones. Once you put the empty one in, you have to use a targeted soul trap spell, and it will convert your empty blacks, empty grand into empty blacks. And then you can steal people's souls. And it's the equivalent of a grand soul gem anyway, so I don't understand the point. I figured if you got a black soul gem and used it for enchanting, it would be a little stronger, since you're using a person's soul instead of a grand soul. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Anyway, this is the final thing I wanted to do in the game, since we messed up and closed the Oblivion gates early, because I was going to get a full set of like glass armor, enchant it with plus 50 to magicka, and just have a buttload of mana so we could cast the most powerful spells. But I don't see the point to do that now. The character turned out quite good. It looks a little ridiculous. I was kind of hoping for glass helmet and gloves, and I think that would have filled out the character pretty nicely. We got the best one-hand weapon in the game, which is a Daedric longsword for the character we have, which is 100 strength, and it deals 17 damage a hit, which is the same thing as a two-handed weapon. That's a Daedric claymore. So it looks like 17 damage is the max you can do, unless maybe your race does a little more damage, like orcs or something. But yeah, this is about as strong as this character's ever going to be, and it would take many hours of looking to farm the glass armor that I want. I could probably look up a location for a full set of glass armor, but I'm not going to do that. The character, even with the glass armor, won't get much stronger, and yeah, Mage is quite powerful. This is my favorite way to play the game, to be honest, because it's so versatile. And yeah, I was pretty pleased with how this character turned out. I've never had a character quite this strong in Oblivion without exploiting in some way. And yeah, mages are pretty freaking stellar. I feel like if you played like a Spellblade or some sort of like Battle Mage, you would do really well in the game. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I may do another playthrough of Oblivion at some point in the future, but there's other games I want to play now. And, yeah. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and you'll see my other playthroughs. But it looks like I'm going to go back and finish more No Rest for the Wicked. I want to see what that game offers. I want to look into finishing King Arthur and maybe doing some other similar type games. Anyway, I'm Hazefest. I hope you enjoyed this run, and I highly recommend Mage for your own run, and good luck to you. Thanks for watching.